Creating learning videos doesn't have to be complicated, provided you know these three key phases. In this video, I'd like to share with you the three key phases that will help you create learning videos like a pro. Hey, my name is Melvyn and let me walk you through these three key phases of creating learning videos. There are basically three key phases: pre-production, production, and post-production. Right, let's get into these three key phases. So before you actually shoot your videos, that's called the pre-production phase. And in the pre-production phase, the two things that you want to take into account, it's planning and scripting. So when we talk about planning, there are three key aspects that you want to take into account. One is budget. How much budget are you going to allocate for this making of this online video? Secondly, what are kind of equipment that you're going to be using or required to make this online video? And thirdly, where are you going to shoot it? Are you going to shoot it outdoors or indoor? And if you're going to do it indoors, you probably need a studio, for example. Now, the other thing that you really want to take into account is the scripting. That is what you're going to say in the video itself. When it comes to scripting, there are four key things to take note of. Number one is to be very clear about the objective of your learning video. Number two is to be able to articulate the pain points your audience are facing. Number three is to talk about the benefits they would get from addressing those pain points. And number four is then to talk about your solutions. So the things to take note here in this pre-production phase are: number one, the budget. Number two, equipment. Number three, location. Number four, objective. Number five, pain points. Number six, benefits. And number seven, solutions. Now in production, basically that's when you shoot your videos, you record your videos. Three things that you want to take note. Number one, it's what is the camera you're going to be using? Are you going to be using a video camera? It's going to be more expensive, but it's going to give you a lot more options that you're going to be able to switch out lenses. Alternatively, many of us these days have got a very powerful camera in our pocket, and that's called our mobile phone, right? And arguably, many of our mobile phones these days are better than some point and shoot cameras. Now, once you've decided on the camera that you're going to use, then you're going to decide on what kind of microphone you want to use. Now, never ever rely on the built-in microphone of the cell phone or the camera, because those are not good enough. What you really want to do is, if you're working on a computer or a smartphone, then definitely you want to get one of this USB mic. However, if you're going to be using a video camera or a DSLR camera, then definitely you want to get the boom mic, which is something that you see here, right? So both of them will give you excellent audio quality, but make sure that you want to use the correct one. Now, lastly, depending on whether you're shooting indoors or outdoor, you're going to be determined on the lighting that you're going to use. So if you're going to shoot it outdoors, you're going to be leveraging the natural lighting, of course, right? But however, if you're going to be shooting indoor, definitely you need artificial lighting. And what you see there is a 3-point lighting, a must-have if you're going to be doing indoor filming. Alright, so what are the things to take note? The kind of camera you're going to be using, the kind of microphone that you're going to use to capture the audio, and finally the lights that you're going to need to illuminate your subject. Now, once you have finished with the production of the video, then that's where you go into post-production. Now, there are two key aspects when it comes to post-production. Basically, they are editing and distribution. Now, when we talk about editing, it's a process of to be able to put all the videos that you film into a finished product. Now, if you have the expertise, or if you personally have the skill set, then definitely you can do it in-house, you can do it by yourself. However, let me warn you that editing can be a very onerous process, and it has a steep learning curve if you're not familiar with how to do so. And so if that's the case, I would usually advise my clients to outsource it to an agency or to hire a group of freelancers to help you with the video editing itself. So that's editing. Now, next is you want to determine where you're going to house your videos. So where are they going to live, right? So there are two aspects for you to consider. One, it is free, and it even has got rights access. So that's YouTube. So for example, if you upload your videos on YouTube, you're able to establish whether it's going to be a unlisted video or is it going to be a private video, so that people will not be able to search it from the public facing YouTube interface, right? Alternatively, if you're something that's a bit more sensitive and you want to host it on your end, you may want to consider something like a learning management system. So want to take note whether you have in-house expertise to kind of help you with the editing. If not, make sure you outsource that. The other thing is you also want to take into account the cost of distribution, whether are you going to be spending money to do that or not. So that's post-production. My name is Melvin and thank you for watching, and speak to you soon. Bye-bye.